Yes guys, so today in this video we are going to be talking about my top 7 modifications for the Focus. Now this isn't like any random one, this is like ones people can afford, because clearly like getting to this level takes a lot of time and money, and a lot of people don't have that. So this is my top 7 affordable modifications, shall we say. So we're just going to go through the list one by one, and I'll just talk a bit about why I personally think it's a good modification for the ST. So we'll crack on with number 1. Right, so starting off at the back of the car, and obviously this is the number 1 modification in my opinion. Like I mentioned in the last video, because of the sound of these cars, it has to be the exhaust system. So if you look under here, you can just make it out under there. So an exhaust system is a must-have on these. They sound unreal, so that is number 1, exhaust system. It could be a catback, or if you have the extra money, go for the full turbo back, which I am running. 3-inch system if you're going to be going up for the stage 2 and above. But yeah, so number 1 on the list is the exhaust system, so I recommend. Right, so for number 2, you join me at the front of the car, and this is another modification I highly recommend, mainly because of the sound, and you need it for if you're going to go up in performance anyway. But the intake sound you get from this, and I've just given it away, it's an intake system, is pretty much my reason why you need one. Now this is the AirTech RS crossover, so the ST one is a bit different to this because this one's running the RS MAF, but even on the standard ST, you whack one of them on and they sound unreal. So that is number 2 I recommend. Right, so number 3 is one on the interior. It makes a massive difference having this. So what I am talking about is, you can't see it, but a quick shifter. So my gear throw is like nowhere near as far as the normal one. So the normal one is quite a far throw. Adding that, it's just a nicer feel when you're driving, and you can bang through the gears quicker. So I don't know if it makes much of a difference. So number 3 is quick shifter. So number 4 is another, well, I say a handling, it's a handling one. It's basically like lowering your car basically. So lowering the car makes a massive difference, whether you're running coilovers or shocks. Only thing I wouldn't recommend is buying the cheapest set you can find, because 1, they're not going to last long, and 2, it probably feels like shit. I don't know, I've never run a cheap one. I'm running Bilsteins, and I'm changing over to BC coilovers with adjustable damping and all that good stuff. So for number 4, I highly recommend lowering. That is so the car handles much better, and it is really noticeable. It's literally like a go-kart now. So number 4 is get the car lowered, boys. So we're going to come on to number 5 now, and number 5 is a splitter kit. Now you can pick these up relatively, this one's a bit shit, it's been on the car a while, so it is stone chipped and dirty, but you can pick these up relatively cheap. Max and Design do a set, and I think the other one's called TRC, I think, don't quote me on that. But yeah, you can pick these up relatively quick, so relatively cheap. So yeah, I'm talking about the full set to make it look real good, and the splitter lip. Again, it's all not that expensive, so yeah, I highly recommend a splitter kit for a cosmetic look, and it does, I think, make your car look a little bit lower. It helps with the stance look, I guess. They're just a nightmare to get on and off if you have a problem and you need them off, because they're just a nightmare. And also, if you are too low on the front, you'll smash the front splitter off the floor. So yeah, number 5 is splitter kit. So number 6 is coming into the engine bay again, and number 6 is coolant hose kit. Now I'm running the JS Performance coolant hose kit, and I think the 2 back ones got changed. I think they're coolant ones, them 2 blue ones. I'm not entirely sure, but BD changed them ones because they were the old ones and they are prone for breaking. So when it comes to the coolant hoses, I recommend, because these ones are silicone and they don't wear as much. Well, not as much, they don't wear at all, I don't think. These ones have been on for a while and nothing's happened at all. But I know the old ones, after time, they expand, get weak, and then they start leaking, and some of them are plastic bits on that start cracking. So for the price, I don't know how much these are. I didn't pay for these ones, these were already on the car, but for the price they are a top purchase, so I suggest changing them. So that is number 6, guys. Now this is number 7, and this is the last one. This isn't really anything big, and it is really cheap. I think it's about £79 for the kit. I didn't purchase this, they were already on the car. But when it comes to lifting your bonnet up, I'm pretty sure these had like a bonnet lifter that you lift up and put into the, it looks like into there, but this one's been changed to the bonnet lifter kit, which attaches under here and onto the normal bonnet mounting. But I highly recommend a set of them. Makes life so much easier. You just lift the bonnet up and it stays up. You don't need that stupid metal prop. That's number 7, and I highly recommend that. So that is my top 7 modifications, affordable modifications anyway, for the Mark II Ford Focus ST. If anybody wants a price breakdown of modifications on my car, then I could do a video on that, just so you can get a gauge on what it does take money wise to get to my level. This is not cheap, but that is the top 7, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.